Welcome to the Big Dreads podcast. I'm Amir, and this is Todd.
This is a pod where we discuss fears, phobias, anxieties, and depression. It's a comedy show, baby.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, we're back.
Well, no, you can't start while I'm sitting because I'm a big fat slut.
Well, we're back, and Todd is sitting now. And,
Todd is sitting?
Yeah. And, I think this is episode 8 of Big Dreads, baby.
Big Dreads Ocho.
Yeah, numero ocho. Oh, that reminds me to go on airplane mode. Bam. And it's been a week since we've talked to you guys, and we've been busy. Todd's been on the road.
Have you ever been to Florida?
You know, it's funny you should say something. Your boy is coming to Florida. I'm going to be in Tampa Bay, Florida from November 28th through the 2nd. I'll be at the Funny Bones with Craig Robinson, the legend.
Ooh.
Yes, so get tickets
through.
Yeah, if you're in Florida, get tickets. This is going to be a great fucking show.
Dude, does Craig like smoking cigars?
I don't know, because he likes smoking weed. He smokes a lot of joints.
All right. Well, this isn't telling tales about Craig Robinson, but because I will tell you, and it's not far from the Funny Bones, 7th Avenue in Tampa, really Ybor City, is, if you're into cigars, my man, you gots to go.
Okay,
dude, we went to a cigar lounge there, and we were hanging out. It was nice, it was good. The guy that was working the humidor was a bit of a dick, but I mean, like, great coffee, great people watcher. I'm a big people watcher. I enjoy watching people.
Yeah, I've seen you outside of windows.
No, that's a different thing. I didn't want to talk about that. This why I'm inside the building, looking outside the windows at people, and it was perfect. And then we left that place. We're like gonna head back to the hotel, and then we walked next door. There was a rooftop cigar lounge with live jazz music.
Wow, that sounds incredible.
Yeah, we were like, well, fuck, now we got to go there. So we went and spent another hour and a half at a cigar lounge.
Yeah, man cave paradise, chilling, smoking, drinking.
Dude, on 7th Avenue, all you have is cigar lounges, restaurants, coffee shops, tattoo parlors, and free roaming cock.
Wait, I'm assuming you're talking about animals.
Roosters, yeah. What do you think of it?
Gay dudes?
No, they're just roosters, just walking all over the place. Around.
Yeah, that's the thing. I experienced that same type of vibe in Hawaii. There's always cocks and stuff.
Cocks and stuff.
Yeah,
that's the name of this episode. So, what date are you going to Florida?
Yeah, so I'll be there. Actually, October. It's October, so October 28th through November 2nd. Funny Bones Improv. Yeah.
Figgity fuck yeah. And if you're watching this or listening to this right now on Friday, tonight and tomorrow, I'll be opening for Luis J. Gomez at the Mic Drop Mania in Chandler, Arizona. And then starting November 6th, Thursday night, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, we're at Hyenas.
Yeah. The
7th and the 8th, we're at Hyenas in the Red Room in Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah.
Then the 9th, we're in Tulsa at the Looney Bin.
Hell yeah.
And then Tuesday, the 11th, we are going to be at the Rockwell Center, something or other, in Canyon, Texas. So look up Canyon, Texas, Rockwell, Todd Royce, Amir the Miracle, and boom, you'll get our shows.
And boom, I'm sitting on the pillow to match your height now.
There we go. Lenny keeps looking over at us. That's not Lenny. Is that Lenny?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't tell Lenny Kravitz and Jimi Hendrix apart.
Lenny's the gray athletic one, and Jimmy's usually sleeping.
Oh, okay. There we go. That's easy to remember now.
Yeah. That's for my cats, not
not the actual.
My living room. Comedy's been interesting lately. I've been mostly in Vegas. I was in LA. I did a show in Pasadena with legend Peter Berman, who is producing a show at a restaurant. It's a swanky place in South Pasadena. It's called the Barclay.
Really?
Yeah, it was interesting, and he puts on a really nice production with the way he throws the show. and there were some great comics on the bill, and they were telling very fun material. And then I was put up last, and I was pretty fucking dirty, and I'm pretty sure I offended a lot of middle-aged white women. Yeah.
Why? I wonder why. This is. Here's how shitty I am as a friend. That's great. That's fun. And what your story is, they're offending middle-aged white women. Hell yeah. At the same time, my head is immediately like, wait a minute, I thought I was pretty tight with Peter. Why isn't he? Why didn't he book me for that show?
You know, he mentioned why he wasn't booking you.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Nah. Yeah, Peter's a great guy. But the thing is, the show is in California, and the pay situation is a little bit different, like because it's based off of tips.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
He doesn't always want to just bring people out and not guarantee them a certain amount of money.
So he only wants to book people that are like desperate for work.
Wait a second. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'll take work, people. Book me.
I'm doing weird shit in California for like I still don't know for sure what's going on. It's in February. I got contacted by Comedy Chateau.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's odd. That's the reaction I keep getting for that. But they're like, yeah, we want you to come out for a Friday and Saturday night. I'm like, you know what? Let's just build a week in LA. What the hell? And I think I have a connection for a place I can stay while I'm out there. So that's cool.
Okay.
I talked to Corey Smash.
Yeah.
Corey Baumgartner.
Yeah.
Great comedian. If you guys don't know the Smash Brothers, look them up.
Hilarious.
And he's like, well, we're doing the Dirty Show, which is like this legendary show in California, 20 years strong. He's like, you can come headline the Ontario Improv Club when we're doing that. We'll do that that week, that same week.
Yeah.
And he's like, we might get something going on in San Diego. And then I want to, like, as soon as I get kind of everything kind of confirmed, I want to start reaching out to just everybody I know who lives in LA, used to live in LA, has contacts in LA, just people, even if they're not comics and they just live in LA, I'll just be like, and hopefully I can get like a week's worth of gig. And then like if the Comedy Chateau thing, because they haven't been responding to me, so I don't know what's going on with that one. But
Comedy Chateau, I've performed there a couple of times when I used to live in LA. I remember when they were brand new. Actually, no, I was already living in Vegas by the time they were going. But yeah, I know the owner because him and I were guitar comics, like still like figuring out our funny, and we were doing like the local scene. And then during the pandemic, he's like, "I'm buying a club," and he started the club right next to the Ha.
Did he strum it on his guitar? Ding, 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 ding. I'm buying a club.
Yeah, just like that. He's like, "Shibby-dibby-dip, buying the club."
That's cool. Is that Felix?
Yeah, Felix.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice guy. And I'm glad that they're giving the Ha their due competition.
They're right next to each other, right?
Yeah,
like practically across the street.
Yeah. If you're like a Ha regular, they don't really appreciate you working with the competition. But I say, fuck that. Get your money.
Yeah, I've never understood that. That was a lot in wrestling too. When I would wrestle back in the day, if you work for one promotion in an area, they do like one show a month. And luckily, the guy that I worked for was a guy by the name of Michelle Starr, and his company, ECCW, he was like, fucking go work wherever you want. But everybody else was like, well, if you're going to work there, you're not going to work here. And it's like, dude, the only way to get better in wrestling or comedy or anything is to have the most amount of experience.
Yeah.
And if you're only running once a month or even once a night, if you can't, like if you're a comedian in LA, you should, I would think, be able to do 4, 5, 6 sets a night. Just at different clubs.
You should be. Yeah.
And man, how much better do you get and how much quicker? And so I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me, but who am I? I'm just a big fat tub of shit.
Yeah, you are. That's my favorite thing about you.
Today's episode is sponsored by we don't have a sponsor, do we? If you want to sponsor our show, give us a call. The phone number is we don't have a phone
we
number,
don't take calls just yet. But if you want to like send Todd, dirty pictures of your butthole, your ding dong, and
speaking of, could you please stop sending me those? Because once you've seen Amir limp into the left once, you've seen it a million times.
I'm just always trying to make Todd smile. That's That's just how I feel about life. So yeah, please get in his DMs. Brighten up Todd's day with your nasty fucking pics.
Now, we're gonna try something. Yeah, please do. We're gonna try something new that might be the new way that we're gonna do this show from now on, depending on how it goes.
Yeah.
So right now, Amir is gonna go what we call onto the couch.
Oh, snap.
Now it works out because he's literally on a couch, but this show we've always okay. Here's the truth. This show was originally named Big Dreads by my wife, and she had she was just like, you're big, he's got dreads, and thanks. She was talking about my penis. She was also talking about his penis. It has dreads for some reason, but
I thought you were gonna say she was talking about dreading having sex with your big ass.
Okay. So we have that. Some of them get a little too close. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this into a little bit of a therapy.
Sorry,
can we get ice on the phone because this guy's got to go.
Yeah, they're blowing leaves or something outside. So sorry, it's gonna go away.
Leaves is his uncle's name. All right.
We can still do our therapy section.
Here we go.
He's taking it easy now. Fuck out of here, bro.
So we decided then, okay, at that point, let's make it about dreads, anxiety, things that you dread, things that you're anxious about, fears, phobias, all the bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And so now what we're gonna do is and this will be the first time we do this kind of intro, so don't worry.
Oh, okay.
From now on, it'll just be the show.
Yeah.
So what are you actually gonna lay down on the couch?
I think I'm gonna prepare myself.
You still gotta stay on camera though.
Oh yeah, so I'll just go like this.
All right. Well, now I feel like we're reenacting my first date. I'll just lay here without moving. And then she was like, "What? No."
Okay, I'm more comfortable now, and I'm ready to be therapized.
Oh, therapeutic.
Therapeutic. And theraduted.
All right, so I'm going to ask some questions, and we'll just see where it goes from here. We'll try to get inside this. Today, we're going to get inside the head of Amir the Miracle.
Yeah, it's going to get deep, and
I was hoping for a "oh yeah."
Let's go.
All right, so here we go. Which would you rather have? Yes. Would you rather deal with having one big panic attack a month or constant low-level anxiety every single day? First off, are you a guy who has panic attacks? Have you had panic attacks?
No, I am way too cool. And I've seen people get panic attacks, and I don't know, it seems kind of lame. It's like, just relax, bro, breathe.
All right.
So, and then versus getting...
I'm shaking my head right now for the audio listeners. I don't think I've ever had a panic attack either, but it is a legitimate thing, and it's like scary as shit for the people who have it.
Yeah, sure. Not us, though. We're fucking cool. Yeah, panic attacks, like, people are like freaking out over usually dumb shit. Like, oh, I gotta go see my family for the week. And they're like, whoa, just relax, man. You're having a panic attack. That's usually all it is.
Okay, well, all right.
You know what? My cousin, he gets panic attacks, and all he does is smoke a joint, and he's good.
Is this Lamar?
Nah, he's not my cousin.
Oh, I thought Lamar was your cousin.
We look related, but my cousin Tommy. Oh, whoops! I was supposed to say his name. But
wait, who was the cousin you were talking about on the last episode with the broken leg?
Oh, yeah, my cousin Jerome. Yeah, Jerome is. I keep seeing him at the.
Wait a minute, stop! I just threw out Lamar, and it turns out you know a Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar's one of my best friends.
That was incredibly racist of me to be.
You were just throwing out a black name.
I was like, I know it's a black name, yeah. But then you were like, yeah, Lamar, man, I know Lamar. He lived down the street a piece.
Is that what I sound like? She's just getting more racial and racial as it goes. He's throwing out black names, doing black impressions. Next, he's gonna be in blackface by the end of that.
Can I? No, probably not. All right. That would be weird if we it zooms out from you and I'm like, "What's your greatest fear, brother?"
Cancel this already.
Okay, so you don't really have a lot of respect for people with big panic attacks, but So you don't know. Do you live with low level anxiety? Do you have anxiety?
I get my worst anxiety usually when I'm trying to fall asleep, and I know I have a big day the next day, or I got to wake up early, um, or I got a lot on my plate the next day, or I got to film. Like just the anxiety of praying for a good night's sleep is what freaks me out, and then because I'm freaking out, I can't sleep, and then the anxiety just keeps growing, and then I'm just laying in bed, and I get insomnia, and then I wake up with 1 hour of sleep at some point, and then I'm like, well, fuck, now I got to go take on this big day I was so worried about.
So for the record, you went from people who have panic attacks are dorks, to you're literally bringing the Lord into helping you fall asleep at night because you have to film some stuff on social media or go tell jokes at 6 o'clock at night. I'm a horrible therapist.
Well, yeah. But I'm talking about like big days, you know.
But that's what I'm saying. So a panic attack would be like that, but multiplied by 1,000. So would you rather have that once a month or just have what you have like every day?
No, I couldn't live with that shit every day.
Okay.
I hate that I get that probably a few times a month already, where I can't sleep and I'm freaking out. And then like it's deeper than that because I also get scared of not waking up. Like,
I've had that.
Like I'll go to sleep and I'll wake myself up out of fear of never waking up again.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you think you have a fear of not waking up?
My cousin passed away that way. Not Lamar.
Oh, Tyrone.
No, not Tyrone.
Shaniqua?
I'd rather not say her name because.
How long ago was that?
This is just only a couple years ago.
Okay, God, I thought you were going to say this was yesterday, you fuck. How old were they? How old was your cousin?
She might have been 32, 33.
Oh, wow.
She was an incredible person. She was just like a star of the family. She got a master's degree. She was a psychologist. She was making 6 figures and doing great. And so she was just, that's where the alarm went off at that point. But yeah, she was just.
Maybe that was her trying to contact you.
That was my alarm saying to take a shower.
Oh. You already took a shower.
I already took a shower.
So we're good.
Yeah. But yeah, no, she was just like an amazing, successful young woman. And everybody was just so proud of her. She was just like a rising star of the family. Like, oh, everybody's like, be like her. I don't want to say her name. But, and then for her to pass away in her sleep was just so fucking devastating and so tragic and just so out of nowhere. Like, none of us expected that. And it devastated all of us, you know? And it happened right after I saw her when I went to Florida last time, which is also strange.
So your cousin should be on alert this time because you're going to Florida again. No, that does. So taking the young part out of it, because that's like tragic. Someone 32 years old dying just out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. But when you go, and hopefully it will be when you're in your 80s or 90s or whatever, and you still have the dreads and everything.
Yeah. And rock hard erections. Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather know ahead of time or just go to bed one night and you're done?
I'm so
what was that?
Was that the Reaper getting excited?
That was a little coffee hiccup.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, does anybody really want to know when they're going to go?
Well, no, but I'm saying, like, that's the thing. So to me, I'd much rather, like, how about with someone you care about? Would you rather be able to be prepared and be like, okay, I know that this person's sick, and then when they pass, it'll be a relief because they'll be out of their pain? Or would you rather just be like, oh?
I would rather be a prepared situation because, I mean, it's fucked up to, like, die. Let's say you die in your sleep and you have a lover and they have to wake up next to your dead body type thing. Yeah. I wouldn't want to traumatize somebody like that. Also, if I have, like, kids or pets, like I do have cats, I don't want them just being like, oh, look, our dad's dead and now we got to eat his body for food.
Although that would be a sweet little. We're both into the AI videos now, so maybe you could do that one.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, next, here's a different question. Would you rather always assume everyone is mad at you all the time, or never be sure how anyone feels about you?
Oh, that's how I feel already. I'm not sure how anybody feels about me, but if I walked around thinking that's you know what, Todd, this is why I don't smoke weed anymore because that's how I felt every time I was smoking. Like everybody's mad at me or thinking negative thoughts about me, and
Yeah.
the paranoia was so deep. I was like, why the fuck am I smoking weed?
When did you give up weed? Right around the time you started having trouble sleeping before big days.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. I mean that contributed to it. Drinking and smoking weed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like the last few years, I was kind of like weaning off of it. I didn't really like doing it that much. But this year, like at the beginning of this year, I just made up my mind. I was like, I'm just done. I don't even want to like. I don't even. Yeah. I don't even want to pretend to smoke.
I got you.
Yeah.
Was that something you were doing for a while? You were pretending to, like, getting little candy cigarettes?
No, it wasn't candy cigarettes. It was like when you're like in a smoke sesh with other smokers and they pass you the joint.
Oh.
I'll puff on it, but I do the Bill Clinton. I just don't inhale.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just go puff.
Sometimes with my cigars, I'll do the Bill Clinton if there's a lady nearby.
That's how you seduced your wife.
All right. Do you have any comfort food?
Hell yeah. Chinese food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pizza.
These sound like, especially if you're getting stressed at night, these sound like the worst. They're going to keep you up, aren't they?
Comfort food. Well, okay, that's different than late night snack food because like when I'm like, fuck the world, I'm not feeling that good about stuff. I'm like, let's go treat myself to like some good Chinese food and whatever, right? Or a burger, and I'll sit in my car and eat it like a fat ass. And then but like late night snacking, I feel even worse doing that because I gain weight very easily, and I don't know why I'm complaining to you about that.
Same, brother.
But eating at night, I usually stop eating by like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, and I stay up till like 3 in the morning. And during that time, I'm fasting and just drinking water. So the times I do snack, it's usually when I'm with my wife, and then we're just being like,
yeah,
fatties together.
Sure.
Yeah, and then I feel bad the next day when I weigh myself.
But then that's when it's literal comfort. So like a lot of times the comfort food isn't just you're feeling stressed, you're feeling sad or whatever, you need comfort food. Sometimes you're just super comfortable and you're like, yeah, this is a perfect time to just like gnaw on some fried chicken or watermelon or whatever.
So you're saying I should think about it like a fat person and just think about it like, oh, we're just gnawing on fried chicken.
No, I was just telling you what I feel like. I wasn't saying you should. Oh, fat person. Yeah. Do you have like a comfort show? Like, do you have a show like when you're freaking out, or not necessarily just freaking out, but like if you're stressed about something, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna watch. Let me just put on something that I can just like completely ignore everything and just kind of zone out. You don't even have to pay attention to the show, kind of.
Ooh, yeah, I do. I have like a video game on my phone I like to play when I can just like zone out and just not feel like I got to do any editing or researching or writing and just like let my brain just enjoy destroying castles.
You, because you do your editing on your computer, right?
A little bit, yeah. I do mostly on the phone these days.
See, that's what I was gonna say. That's why that's hard for me because like even like doom scrolling through TikTok, I hate doing that because if I'm trying to get away from editing and all that sort of stuff, then I'm just on my phone still. So like I like to read the Bible.
You come across as a very religious man. Anyway.
All right. Well, I guess. Oh wait, what is this one? What would you say? Oh, what would you say to your younger self if you could only say 10 words?
Oh my God, that doesn't count.
I was gonna say that's like 7 right there.
If I saw my younger self and I only had 10 words,
yeah.
Oh my. Okay.
I wouldn't waste them on Huya.
Does my younger self know that he's talking to his older self?
I feel like there's got to be somehow, yeah, because otherwise it's going to be too.
Because that would have to be the situation. Because if my younger self is like, "Who's this fucking weirdo?" Like trying to give me advice, I'd probably just like not even think twice about it.
Right, you do the opposite. So yeah, your younger self knows you, understands. You guys have met, and now you're only allowed 10 words.
10 words to say to my younger self. Don't smoke cigarettes. Work out.
Is that one word or two?
Let's
say one.
Let's say one.
Okay.
Learn jujitsu and avoid nasty white women. Is that 10?
Now let's pretend that young you didn't know who you were. What would you at 15? What would your reaction be to someone telling you to avoid nasty white women?
Oh man, I wish somebody did that when I was 15. I would have been like, but at 15 I was so horny. I just wanted to make out with anybody. But
so you would have just started making out with yourself, your older self.
No. I don't love myself that much. I think I just would have been like, hey man, being smart is cool.
So at 15 you were a total nerd, huh?
No, when I was 15 I was kind of like leaning into being a dumbass and not like I was smoking weed, hanging out with friends, getting in fights and just doing dumb rebellious shit. But like if I was to talk to my 15-year-old self, I'd be like, hey man, choose the route of learning and bettering yourself and building hobbies that'll make you a really cool adult.
So you just answered the original question again instead of answering the second question.
Sure, whatever you say. I'm lost. I'm on the couch, man.
This is why therapists make so much money, because sometimes people just answer the different questions.
Huh. Yeah. So does this mean I get any medication?
Yeah, I'm gonna prescribe to you. First off, all the boner pills you need.
Sweet.
That's the main thing. Last question on here is: what is there a childhood fear that you still have?
Ooh,
nasty white women.
Nasty white women. They still freak me out, especially when they're like drunk and sloppy. That grosses me out. Or the homeless white women. Yeah, those are real nasty.
See, that seems so racist. Why is it because I feel that why I don't feel the same way. Let me make sure that's clear. Why is it that if you see you see a homeless white woman, you're like, ugh, but if you see a homeless woman of any other color, you're like, all right. I don't think that that's a hatred towards white people. I think that's a hatred you have towards other people, other races.
Yeah, probably.
Because you're like, well, the white woman shouldn't be out here.
Well, I don't mean to sound racist when I say this, but white people have a certain smell to them. That's usually baloney. Yeah. And so if they're homeless and they're not showering, oh my God.
Big time baloney smell.
Yeah, and then just like rotten baloney and wet dog. And, what, I don't know, man. Just like, I was traumatized by white girls as a young Amir. Yeah.
How were you traumatized by white? What happened?
They just treated me like I was ugly and like I was just not part of the group.
You're like white people together. They smell like baloney and wet dog. What problems did you have with white women? They said I was ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see what's so funny about that, but yeah,
that's what happened.
That's what happened, man. They were very mean to me growing up. So, and I used to want to like hook up with them and like kiss them, and I was a horny kid, but that didn't get to happen because I became a shy kid.
Did you ever like get your lunch packed from your mom and then take it apart and take the bologna and just lick it a little bit.
You know what? Thankfully, I did not have the kind of parents that fed me bologna.
Well, now we're talking about it's not my episode right now.
We'll put that question down for you. What was it like growing up eating bologna?
Fantastic. But we'll leave that for now.
When it's fried, it's fucking delicious.
I like it cold with just mayo.
That's the whitest thing you've ever said.
That's the kind of white I am. You give me some Wonder Bread, some white bread, and a little mayo.
What's better, Spam or bologna?
But see, again, I don't eat meat anymore, but I did go through a big Spam phase.
Yeah.
Have you ever had Spam?
I love Spam.
Yeah, right there, see?
Yeah, I love Spam, especially in Musubi style from Hawaii. Love Spam that way. I like it like Spam and eggs in the morning for breakfast, all that, yeah.
See, I like to just cut up some Spam and then just put it on a piece of white bread with some mayonnaise. And then put the mother
Is there anything you won't put mayonnaise on?
I mean...
You still eat mayonnaise, right?
I eat mayonnaise.
Why'd your voice get off?
Well, I just didn't want it to be. Anyway, so again, not my episode. We have gotten to know Amir a little bit better, and we will continue to get to know you over the course of all of our sessions.
I hope this doesn't fire back at me some type of way.
Oh, it's going to. You're gonna see the nasty bologna smelling white women come to your show a lot less.
Oh my god!
Or they'll be at your show all the time with signs. Go see Amir in Florida next weekend, and just yell at him for just start throwing. This is what I think they should just bring bologna and throw it at you during your set.
That's messed up, man.
If that happens to you once, though, do not be mean to that person because that means we have a fan.
Yeah, you know what? Let me encourage Todd's fans to throw some fucking mayonnaise at his ass when he's walking by. He'll love you.
Me catching the man. I'll start bringing just bread and tuna.
Yeah, maybe that should be the new AI song. It's bologna and
bologna, tossing
bologna,
tossing bologna and mayo, tossing.
Or white people smell like bologna.
White people have a smell. It's a stench, and he noticed it. He called them out, and they called him ugly. White people smell like bologna. Oh. All right, let's get that new AI song coming at you right now.
Baloney coming down the street. Tell me about it. I smell that baloney. Oh, what a stink. You know it ain't sweet. Baloney breath and bone pills. Oh, what a combination.
Mayonnaise, you nasty.
Ew, you smell like a wet dog in a plastic bag. Tell me now, what's that smell? Smell baloney. That baloney smell. Tell that smell. Ooh, tell me what's that smell? Baloney. That baloney smell. Cold cuts in the sunshine ain't no good. Ain't no good. Ew, you smell like a wet dog in a plastic bag. Tell me now.
That's the stuff.